They said it couldn't be taught, they said it couldn't be coached, but Kewan Lacy, he was born for this moment. Every rep, every rise, every relentless push forward, this isn't just talent, this is a star doing what stars do. His name, Kewan Lacy. So hopping straight into this video, I gotta admit, this was supposed to be a playing realistic video with Trinidad, but as you can tell by the title, that quickly changed with the performance that I got from Kewan Lacy in this video. So we're starting out on the offensive side of the ball first this game. I'm trying to scramble outside of the pocket. I see I have a receiver running back to the left side of the field, so I take the risk of throwing the crossbody, and we actually come down with it. Here he decides to send a full blitz. I somehow managed to get out of the pocket, and we pick up a few yards with Trinidad. And here I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. I see he's playing aggressive with his linebacker, and I see my receiver gets open, so I just throw it up to him, and we score our first touchdown of the game. So now we're on defense, and I've been meaning to ask you guys, what are your thoughts? Do you guys like when I show me playing defense, getting defensive stops, and the opponent scoring, or do you guys just like to see the star player of the video just going crazy? I feel like it kind of adds variety to the video. I'm just showing you guys what I can do on the defensive side of the ball, but yeah, let me know down below. Here he finds his receiver wide open, but somehow overthrows him for a missed opportunity for Jeremiah Smith's first touchdown of the game. And I gotta say, we're playing decent on the defensive side of the ball. He's not scoring quick, he's definitely chewing the clock right now, so we're doing our part, just making him think a bit harder on the offensive side of the ball. In my opinion, I think that should have been picked, but as you can see, I did not get the perfect timing for it. Something's telling me here he just threw up a prayer, and somehow that ball ended up getting through, and that's how he scores his first touchdown of the game. So back on offense, we find Kewan Lacy here for a screen pass for a nice game. Here we run a little play action. I throw it up to my receiver, and we come down with it on a 50-50 ball. Alright, so now it's 4th and 25. I won't lie to y'all, he started sending some crazy blitzes that took me out of field goal range. Now I'm deciding to just go for it, and we actually just came up short. After turning the ball over on downs, we get a great opportunity here for an interception, but somehow the game doesn't let my linebacker jump for it. Now this is the point where I start to doubt if this game is actually a good game, because now he just throws it up to Jeremiah Smith, and he comes down with it for an easy touchdown. We got a decent kick return, so we're starting out midfield this possession. I find my receiver, we get a nice green catch animation. We try to get flashy, and we pick up a few extra yards. 2nd and 10, I'm just trying to keep it a little bit simple here. I hand it off to Kewan Lacy, and I just let him do the rest as we break away to the end zone for his first touchdown of the game. Immediately after the kickoff, my opponent decides to run the ball and breaks away a run for a touchdown to take the lead again. So at this point, I'm thinking it's going to just be a back and forth game, which is fine. That just means whoever locks in first is pretty much going to win the game. So let's lock in. Here we hand it off to Kewan Lacy. I get decent blocks from the O-line, and we pick up a nice game. Here I drop back in the pocket with Trinidad. I find Kewan across the middle, running the seams for a second touchdown. So coming out of the half, my opponent was having a hard time scoring on offense. He ended up scoring, pretty much chewed the clock, but here we ended up breaking away with Kewan Lacy for his 3rd touchdown of the game. So it's tied up. I'm on defense. I'm just making a couple adjustments, but this is the point of the game where my opponent tries to get greedy and go for a deep ball with Jeremiah Smith. I get it, he's a 99 overall, but my defense comes up with an interception. Here it's 4th and 2, and why not just give it to the hot hand? We hand it off to Kewan Lacy, find an open gap, and we sprint to that end zone for another touchdown. I believe this is his 4th touchdown of this game, and I just know my opponent is getting frustrated because he's doing everything to try and stop Kewan, but he just can't stop him. Here we come out on defense, we get a pick 6, and that's pretty much going to do it. We ended up walking away with the W. If you guys made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, click that subscribe button. It really goes a long way. Let me know down below who you guys want to see in the next video. Peace.